Today's video is a luxury roast. I have 8 items for you that I'm going to skewer and put on the Barbie. And I really tried to find items this time that are things that I don't usually talk about. So I'm trying to mix it up a little bit on this channel. After you've watched the whole thing, let me know what you think. This video is also a collaboration with me and a bunch of other people. Yota Style, because of course, Winnie BLV, same. Styled by Gwenny, and Devin Christopher. And I'm very excited to be working with them. We also have another collab coming up soon. Well, most of us. But as soon as you are done watching my channel and commenting, make sure you head over to their channels and check out their videos as well. I'm certainly curious to see what they are going to roast. But first, my roast for you. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury, living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe. Click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. One of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community posts on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. The things we're talking about today, not so beautiful, but let's get right to it. Item number 1. I have the most to say about this item because I delved into a little bit of history about it. As you're watching this, please don't think the rest of the items will be as long as this one will be. Stick with me, it'll be worth it. Item 1 is the Balenciaga Puppies and Friends collection. I first saw this card case, which if you do like it, it'll be linked below. But this was the first piece I saw in the collection, and then I found out that it is actually a collection, and there's a line of clothing as well as other items that are in this yellow Puppies and Friends collection. And I don't mind the colors so much. They're very bright and cheerful. It's the children's book cartoon imagery on items intended for adults to purchase and wear that gives me pause. I realize that there is a big trend for cartoons on adult luxury pieces. I understand this. It's not my thing generally, but I know that it appeals to a lot of people. This, however, I feel takes it to a new low. And as I saw this, I had to stop and ask myself, why? Why would the designer of a huge luxury house like Balenciaga do this? And here is the only explanation I could come up with. COVID. COVID has been bad for us all. It has affected us all in quite negative ways. Some of us have experienced quite a bit of trauma from it, and it is clear to me, given the psychological training I do have, that this poor designer was so traumatized that they regressed to their very early childhood, to a place with little golden books and cartoons where puppies and kitties talked and played together, and everything was bright and cheerful and happy and wonderful and good. And perhaps no one else on the design team, realizing the deep trauma that this designer was experiencing. No one else on the design team had the heart to speak up against this imagery on adult pieces. Now that was my theory, but perhaps it's been blown to bits because look at this. Like I said, I did a little research. These are designs by Moschino. Do you see similarities here? And also look at these two models. One has a baby crib mobile on her head, and the other is drinking from a baby's bottle. My friends, I think we are experiencing a luxury crisis. Our beloved designers need an intervention. Let's come up with a plan to help them out. Whatever ideas you have, put them in the comments below. Let's come up with solutions and save our luxury design community. Also, my friend Devin Christopher, and he knows I'm talking about this in this video, he's part of this collaboration. Please make sure you go watch his video. I was just watching another of his recent videos, and he was wearing this shirt, so I asked him about it. You can see similarities here, and he has a unique sense of style anyway. I love his clothing. He puts together things I would never think to put together because I am just not that creative when it comes to fashion, which is very clear by watching my channel. Now, one thing that caught my attention with Devin is that he said a friend of his called the lamb creepy, and that now he likes it even more because of that. And that I can appreciate, because there you aren't just taking the lamb at face value, you're flipping it, and that's something more artistic and more deeply meaningful to me. The Balenciaga pieces, though, And just another example to support my theory here, the designer for Balenciaga is the same person who showed up with Kim Kardashian to the Met Gala this year, dressed head to toe in black, faces covered in everything. So this is what we're dealing with, guys. This is a true fashion crisis, and you have been alerted. Item 2, similar to 1. I did try in these 8 items to arrange them in a way where the transitions make sense, so look for that and appreciate the hard work I put in here. Louis Vuitton Christmas Animation 2021. As Louis Vuitton cartoons on items go, these are really pretty cute. I love the corgi on the London one. Anything with dogs, I make an exception. However, Vivian. Why Vivian? Why always Vivian? Are we never going to have another Christmas animation without Vivian? You guys know I have a personal issue with Vivian. We do not get along. I will leave it at that. Item number 3, the Louis Vuitton line of pillow bags. Again, this goes hand in hand with the comfort factor from COVID, the squishy pillows. This also has to do with winter puffy coat reference. And I have to say, I do actually like these bags. I like the puffiness and the quilting on them. The thing I don't like, the thing that does not work on these bags is the handles. If these had been puffy bags with the canvas or leather handles that they normally use, these would have been spectacular, beautiful, lovely collection. But the puffy handles, they make the bags look sloppy. The leather or canvas handles would have elevated this. This is it's like someone is making sausages and they just took some and plopped them there on the handles. It doesn't work. It's too much puffy. You need a balance between the puffy and the not puffy. Item number 4, to a different extreme, Coach has been re-releasing some of the Bonnie Cashin bags, updating them. And I've seen 2 totes come out recently. There's this larger one from the Buy Now collection, and then there's this little mini vertical tote. Both of these have the same issue. I think they're fabulous bags. I love those boxy totes. But the handles, again with the handles, these handles, contrasting the Louis Vuitton ones, are far too thin. Now I can understand it on the little tiny bag, which is about this big, it's very small, but on the larger tote, it's just not practical. I also understand that that's part of the original Bonnie Cashin design, however it does not work. These days, on a tote like that, it's going to dig into your fingers or your shoulder or however you may wear it. They're just too thin. They can't possibly be comfortable if there's any weight to the bag or the contents at all. Number 5, the Levee pleated leather bracelet pouch. Now when I first saw this, I saw this photograph of it and it looks like a puppy on it. It looks like a barrel bag. And I thought, oh, that's a cute little pencil bag. Levee makes a really expensive pencil bag, okay. Doesn't surprise me too much. But then I clicked on the link. I opened it up and looked at other photos and I realized that this is a handbag meant to be worn as a bracelet, but wrapped around your wrist in a way that's going to crush most of the bag and disallow you from having any contents inside because there's no space left because the bag is crushed. Number 6. This one is a doozy, prepare yourself. The Aria crystal chair bag. I don't even know what to say about this. It's a tiny folding chair covered in crystals hanging from a chain. There's no way to open it and put anything inside. It's not even a bag. It's basically a giant chain pendant necklace with a long strap that you wear on your shoulder instead of around your neck. I guess you could wear it around your neck if you want to. I like art. I like weird art. This I don't understand. And I don't even know how to explain it like I did before. Like, what does a chair have to do with anything? Why is it a chair? I am confused. Okay, number 7 is not really an item. It is a trend that I'm seeing with certain items, and that is taking small shoulder bags, like a Fendi baguette or like the Prada reissue, and rather than wearing them properly on your shoulder where the bag hangs under your arm, they are, and I've seen this in advertisements mostly, and I can understand it in advertisements because advertisements are weird, but I've also now seen actual human beings, not models are human beings, but it's beside the point, wearing these bags this way, not under the arm, but twisted so the bag is behind their back, sticking out. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, help. I am not a fashionista when it comes to clothing and trends like this, but this is a handbag. I should know things about handbags at this point, and this I do not understand. Personally, I do not think it looks good. Apparently some people do. Those people are wrong. Oh, and number 8, my favorite item on the list. There's really nothing wrong with it, except for one thing. Well, maybe 2 things. I will link this below in case any of you have the pocketbook for it, because if I did, I'd probably have one. It's the Moet and Chandon champagne vending machine. Is that not fabulous? And a bargain price at $35,000. You can even have it customized by putting your name on it. So what could possibly be wrong with such a beautiful, perfect machine? Well, guess what? For $35,000, there's not even any champagne included. Can you believe that? What a ripoff. You're paying $35,000 for an empty box. Sure, it plugs in, there's electricity, there are moving parts, it does things, but you can't drink it. Can you? It's really quite a shame. Well, those are the 8 items in my luxury roast. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's remember to come up with a plan for these poor, traumatized luxury designers. Leave your ideas in the comment section below. And right now, make sure you head over to see Devin Christopher, Styled by Gwenny, Winnie B. LV, and Yota Style, because they all have roasts on their channel too, and that's where I'm headed at the moment. I'm gonna go watch Devin's first, because he is a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying his videos lately. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time. I hope you and your loved ones are doing well, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.